All right, in this section, we're going to talk about discrete probability distributions. We kind of talked about the difference between discrete and continuous in the last section, so we're going to focus our attention on the discrete distributions. All right, there are three ways to represent them, and you do need to be familiar with all three. You might even be asked to create all three. There's graphical, usually in the form of a bar chart or a column chart. There's a table of values, and you might be able to represent it in a function. You'd have to be careful because you'd have to list your domain of that function as a list of numbers, because remember, discrete probabilities, the x's can only take on a list of numbers, not a range of numbers. So, and also recognize that this is not always possible. You could have something like the number of A's in the name of the month of the year. Now, there's no real functional way to do that. Some situations you can, but not always. So let's look at a situation where we have two dice being rolled, and x is going to be the number of fives that are rolled. So here's a table, and I want you to notice that when we have that table, that the probabilities in that table always have to add up to 1. That way we've got every possible situation covered and the probabilities of all those situations discussed, and that way the total of the probabilities is always 1. Okay? And then when we look at the graph, I just graphed the numbers that were in the table. So 0 matches up with 25 out of 36, 1 matches up with 10 out of 36, and 2 matches up with 1 out of 36. And I believe that is everything for that slide. All right, so if you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow.